Hello and welcome back to another movie review. Today I saw two films again because there's only two films left in my theater at the moment that I haven't seen. One being Tyler Perry's Peeples, and the other being Tyler Perry's Temptation. So I had an early shift today and I decided, what the hell, I'll go watch one of them. And then when I got out, I said, it's still kind of early. What the hell, I'll go watch the other one just so I can get it out of the fucking way. And that was my night. So, first one we're going to talk about is Peeples, because I decided out of the two, that was the lesser of the two evils. And it was pretty much what I thought it was going to be. It's Meet the Parents with black people. The guy's planning to propose to his girlfriend, and he tries to set up a date with her, and she says, I can't this weekend, I gotta go up to meet my, do something with my parents. So he goes, well, what if I come along? She goes, no, that wouldn't work out, blah, 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 talks her way out of it. Then he goes and sees his brother, and his brother says, just go up there, and introduce yourself, and, as the weekend goes on, you can propose to her. So he goes, yeah, that's a good idea. So he goes up there, introduces himself to the father and the mother, finds out that his girlfriend never told them about him. So she finally introduces the fact that she has a boyfriend, and obvious ensues. The mother doesn't mind him so much, but the father has issues of his little girl growing up and whatever, and he's unlike the character in Meet the Parents, this one's just a flat out asshole. He intentionally tries to be the king of his castle and keep his family in a certain line, even though none of them are, and he's not what he appears and all that. So it's this whole dynamic of you have to be perfect in front of daddy type of thing. So she has a brother who wants to be a gangsta or whatever, and he steals stuff. The mother's a recovering alcoholic who's delving into hallucinogenics, like mushrooms and stuff like that. She has a sister who's a lesbian, but won't come out because her father wouldn't approve and blah blah blah. So it's that whole family dynamic, but then at the same time the father's keeping secrets from them, but when they're all together they have to be this perfect family type of thing. And when the boyfriend shows up, it kind of throws a monkey wrench into everything, and everything starts to come out about each family member. And then when the dad looks on kind of disapprovingly, then he finally breaks down and throws some of the stuff that he's caught him doing back at him. And at first he just kind of dismisses him, like, get out of my house type of thing. And then his family realizes that, you never confronted the issue that he threw out. Are you doing this? And then it comes down to, they all reveal their problems, and then the father's like, I'm hurt that you guys feel that I'm so inflexible that you couldn't tell me any of this stuff without me overreacting. But yeah, that's kind of the way you brought yourself, that's kind of the way you portrayed yourself, so it's understandable that they would feel that way, especially if they grew up around you being that way. But anyway, unlike in Meet the Parents, the boyfriend actually does tell the father that he would like to propose. He doesn't skirt around the issue like Ben Stiller's character did. Because the father flat out asks him, why are you here? And he goes, I've been dating your daughter for a while. I love her. I came up here to propose to her. And then the dad still acts like an asshole, like, oh, you're going to be king of my castle? Like, basically kind of makes it to where he has to earn the right to marry her. And then that's kind of where the whole family issues blow up, and he confronts the father about, you're not as perfect as you come off. So yeah, it's not that funny. Meet the Parents wasn't really that funny either. De Niro's character was, but in this one, none of the characters were really likable. Not any of them. even the boyfriend, I mean, he's probably the most likable out of all of them, him and his brother, who shows up later. Um, but even they're not that likable. The entire Peeples family, that's their last name, by the way, is Peeples. Um, None of them are really likable. They're all kind of uptight, full of themselves type of people. The mother's not so bad, but, you know, still not that likable. Um, Overall, it was kind of a boring movie. Like I said, it's Meet the Parents with Black People. So it's been done before and sadly done a little bit better considering Meet the Parents wasn't that great of a film. So as far as the star rating goes, oh, Jesus, probably a 2. Yeah, we're going to give this one about a 2. I'm not going to give it a 2.5 because I've given better movies than this a 2.5. The Call was a lot better than this, and I gave that a 2.5. I'd watch The Call 100 times before I'd watch this thing again. Anyway, so that's the Peoples, or Peoples, whatever the hell it's called. It used to be called We the Peoples. Then it was just The Peoples. Now it's Peoples. So, yeah. Anyway, that's Peoples. I don't recommend it unless you just absolutely love everything Tyler Perry does, which there's a demographic out there that does for some reason. Stop giving this guy your money so he'll go away and then we can have good films. Anyway, so that's Tyler Perry's Peoples. I don't recommend it. Save your money for something else. There's other good movies coming out in about a week. Plus, we're getting into summer now. We're going to have all kinds of blockbusters. Anyway, that's it for this one. I'm not going to ramble too long about it because I'll be right back with my review of Tyler Perry's Temptation, the other film I saw tonight. So until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the movies.